Sister wives. Robyn Brown once stole a ring from Christine and returned it after being caught. Janelle and Meri suggest filing a police report about this. Then Kody Brown tried to cover it up. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Robyn and Christine from Sister Wives are not best friends, but we all know that diamonds are women's best friends. The duo were sister wives at one point, but now have moved on. Christine was the first one who left Kody. Later, she fell in love with David Woolley, and the duo even got married. David went all out for their engagement and got her a mesmerizing ring. On the other hand, Robyn also got an upgraded ring and a special ring. Her upgraded ring is huge, and she loves to flaunt it. On top of it, she also got another ring for her right hand. Kody gave her a David Yurman signet ring. Over the years, Kody has spoiled Robyn rotten with gifts and jerks, so it's not shocking that he picked very expensive rings for her. Robyn does not miss a chance to flaunt her ring, but fans still prefer Christine's over hers. Moreover, Kody also wears a matching signet as Robyn as a pendant. Sister wives. Fans highlight Robyn's overspending habit. Over the years, Robyn has spent a humongous amount of money on various things. She has spent over a few years collecting dolls. She custom makes them to look just like her. Robyn from Sister Wives even gave custom orders to make them look like her. A fan highlighted that Robyn's doll collection is exceptionally pricey. The OP shared that she ordered custom doll clothes worth $275, $578, $559, and more. She found details on Etsy, and the dolls are registered in Robyn's name. She even spends money on art pieces. Sister Wives fans were always curious about Robyn and Christine's engagement rings. They are the only ones engaged. Janelle is still not daring anyone and does not even want to. Meri is trying her luck with that, but her last relationship has only been a few months. On the other hand, Christine is happily married to David. For their engagement, he gave her a solitaire stone. It looks like it is around 1 to 2 carats. It has 3 bands, one with tiny diamonds encrusted on them. It features a marquise-cut diamond as the center stone. The ring also has intertwined metal and looks extremely sophisticated. Fans love how David chose a ring that represented Christine's personality. It is estimated to be worth around $70,000. Robyn, on the other hand, has a center diamond with a platinum structure. This is her upgraded ring. Her ring further has a dual diamond encrusted band. It was kinda over the top, like her personality. Robyn also ensures that she flaunts her ring every chance she gets. A fan also highlighted that Robyn's new ring looks very similar to Christine's. It seems like she drew inspiration from it. A fan commented, "It's just a cheap version, and they know it." Many even commented that Robyn's ring doesn't look like diamonds. Both their rings look so alike that it's clear that Robyn custom made it as Christine's. She herself shared how she drew the design. Robyn even got a ring for her right hand. It was a singlet ring. Sister Wives Janelle Brown discovers sad death on farm. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown just discovered a sad death on the farm. She moved to North Carolina between the end of 2023 and early 2024 as she and her daughter had just bought a farm. Now that she has settled in, there was a sad passing, and she shared it with her fans and followers. It has been a wild ride for Sister Wives star Janelle Brown as she struggled to figure out what was next for her after leaving Kody Brown. Her sister wife, Christine Brown Woolley, was the first to exit in 2021 and was thriving away from the plural family. She moved from Flagstaff to Utah and ultimately found love and her happy ending. As for Janelle, she knew that she did not care to mend fences with Kody. He rarely, if ever, came around, though he did attempt a reconciliation. Kody claimed that it was to get closer to his children, but it appeared he did not like losing all of his wives. The family still had their Coyote Pass land, but Janelle hoped he would sell it and give her and former first wife, Meri Brown their investment back. Kody maintained he could not afford to pay off the land, was dodging questions, and was ultimately unsure if he would sell. However, Janelle was ready to start her new life and looked at land with her daughter, Maddie Brown Brush, in Montana. They ultimately settled on a farm in North Carolina where they could grow flowers, and Janelle relocated. Now she is sharing a sad farm passing. This did not occur at the Sister Wives star's actual farm, Tada, but rather in Maddie Brown Brush's backyard. Janelle Brown explained Maddie has chickens, and sadly, one was eaten by a hawk. She admitted they do not give them names, but one just loved to wander, despite being very well protected. Janelle was heartbroken even though chickens are more likely to get caught by predators. Ultimately, she has realized that this is now her life and tragedies like this will happen. Fans and followers of Janelle Brown sent their heartfelt condolences for what happened. They also shared stories with the Sister Wives star of similar experiences. Furthermore, many were thrilled about her new life despite the heartbreak. "I love this new life for you, Janelle. You seem so happy as you embark on all these new adventures. Thank you for taking us along." And Rick to the Dora the Explorer hen. "You can run fishing line overhead every few feet, and a hawk will not go through there. Great strength you have. I admire your outlook, Janelle. I'd be so emotional. You're like whole new person, light and happy. I got my Teflon Queen shirt yesterday and I love it." Some even noted that they would watch a show about Janelle and Maddie's farm. Hopefully, there will be more on that when Sister Wives returns in April. The Sister Wives family has gone through tremendous ups and downs. Kody Brown and his 4 wives have become one of the most popular stars on the network. They have also been a part of the reality TV world for more than a decade. Because of their immense popularity, the show has been raking in a lot of ratings and has become the talk of the town. Everyone has been curious about the family's earnings. After all, the show has been the primary source of their income. However, things have changed a lot since the family breakup. At first, the family was working together, but things changed when Christine, Janelle, and Meri left. Now, everyone is curious to know how much the Browns have been earning in the recent season. When Sister Wives begun, Kody Brown and his 4 wives were settled in Utah. Later, the giant family decided it was time for a change, and they moved to Las Vegas. But right before the pandemic, the family again decided to move to Flagstaff. After being there for a while, things began to fall apart. After seeing Kody clearly favoring Robyn more, Christine wanted out. Christine finally split from Kody and ended up motivating Janelle and Meri to do the same. Since then, Kody and Robyn are the only couples to survive while all the other wives are doing their own thing. Since then, everyone has been curious to know if there has been an upward spike or a downward plunge in their income since such changes. As mentioned before, Sister Wives has gone through many highs and lows. While things changed in front of the screens, there were several things going on behind the cameras as well. Rumor has it that the stars even took a pay cut to ensure that the show remains on TV. Well, things worked in their favor, as years later it has become one of the most popular shows. Things started gaining momentum after the COVID era. That's because it was Christine who decided to part ways with Kody. Everything came crashing down for the Browns because Janelle and Meri did the same thing. Following this, they ended up garnering incredible ratings because of all the drama. So everyone has been curious to know if the stars are earning heftily or not. Well, reports by Sportskeeda say that each Sister Wives main cast member is earning as much as $25,000 and $40,000 per episode. Shockingly, Season 19 has almost 27 episodes. This means that the stars who get $40,000 must have gotten a total of $1,080,000 for the whole season, $675,000 a season for $25,000 per episode. Apart from this, the former spouses also have additional income sources. Meri Brown has been running a heritage inn from her mother and also has a business known as Worthy Up. David Woolley has announced a new book, has an MLM association, and also runs an errand. Apart from this, Janelle also has bought a farm for herself, Tata Farms, and works with MLM while earning from the show. All that's left is Robyn, and she relies on Kody and the show for her income. Meri claims her child was not taken care of with money from family fund. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Meri Brown shed light on the breakdown of her family's funds, and she claimed it wasn't always fair. Jen pointed out that Meri paid equally into the plot of land, which is in Flagstaff, Arizona, despite the fact that she only shares one child, Leon, with Kody. I don't know if they don't remember, like when our funds were all together and those family funds that I helped with went to the kids' college. Went to property, Meri explained. It went to everything. We had a family fund. Sister Wives recap. Janelle claims Kody only remembers what his wives say to use as leverage. Jen quickly reminded Meri that not only did she put money into the family bank when she was married to Kody, that money paid out for the majority of the kids' colleges, but not Leon's. Jen alleged that the family fund went to the majority of the kids' cars, but not Leon's, which Meri confirmed. I paid for Leon's college, Meri said, adding that she paid for her child's car payments as well, and didn't use the family slush. Meri confessed, I really don't know how much of the family fund actually paid for other kids' school or cars, but I know that my kiddo's school was not taken care of from the family fund. Although she was married to Kody the longest, Meri claimed she never got an even share of the money her sister wives all pulled together for their plural family. Kody has actually said this, because I only have one child, I am not entitled to an equal portion of the property, Meri alleged, once again referring to the sale of their communal land. Meri and Kody were legally married from 1990 to 2014. They got divorced so Kody could wed fourth wife Robyn Brown and legally adopt her 3 children from a prior relationship. Meri and Kody remained in a spiritual union until she confirmed their separation in January 2023. Sister Wives preview. Kody admits he's considered screwing Janelle over in land dispute. Along with Leon, Kody welcomed 6 children with both Janelle Brown and Christine Brown before their respective breakups. Janelle announced her split in December 2022, while Christine left the plural family in 2021. Kody is still married to Robyn, with whom he shares 3 adopted children and 2 biological kids. We had 18 kids to take care of. You know, that's just water under the bridge, Kody told the cameras during Sunday's episode while discussing the division of assets. I don't even want to discuss it. Meri can do all the complaining about whatever happened that she wants. Sister Wives star Kody Brown's ups and downs with first wife Meri Brown through the years. While Kody tried to ignore Meri's claims, she remained adamant that she deserves to get some money from their Coyo Pass property, as does Janelle. Christine gave her portion of the land to Robyn and Kody after her divorce, and kept the money from selling her Arizona home. I put a lot into this marriage emotionally, financially, and personally. I didn't get anything out of it as far as, like alimony or whatever. And I'm not looking for that, Meri concluded. So I think it's fair I get the property investment. I think it's fair that I walk away with that at least. Elsewhere in the episode, Kody met with a realtor to list Coyo Pass, but didn't keep Janelle or Meri in the loop. The women, meanwhile, both retained attorneys to try and protect their rights to the land. Madison Brush explains why she went no contact with Father Kody Brown. Madison Maddie Brush is speaking out against her father Kody Brown. The daughter of Sister Wives star Janelle Brown revealed why she decided to cut contact with her dad on the November 11 episode of her podcast, The Authentic Society. The 29-year-old, who has 3 children and is currently pregnant with her 4th, has been a topic of conversation on the current 19th season of the TLC hit, but fans have not heard much from her perspective until now. I have no contact with some of my family, and it's because of stuff that has happened, she explained. Doesn't have any respect for boundaries, and you have to play by his rules, and I just don't care to do that. Related, Sister Wives. Kody claims estranged daughter Maddie never told him she was pregnant, calls her a gossip. My dad would get very angry when I would. I'm a straight shooter. You asked me a question. I'm going to tell you what I think. And he would get very angry when I would be like, I don't know why you're surprised here, she continued. And so that was one of the reasons that I went no contact, because it was like, he didn't like a mirror being held up. Maddie said when she would disagree with Kody or bring attention to an issue she had with him, he would immediately become defensive. There was a lot of anger, and he'd be like, that's not true. And I'm like, it is true. I know this firsthand, she explained. I always get messages from people who are like, you should just forgive your dad and respect him. And I'm like, I don't think you know what you're talking about, because your experience with your dad could be very different than my experience with my dad. Some people just don't deserve to be in your life, she added. Sister wives Janelle Brown says marriage to Kody could work only if they're struck by lightning. 3 of Kody's 4 marriages to his sister wives fell apart within a span of 14 months. His third wife, Christine, was the first to leave in November 2021, and he and Janelle separated a year later in December 2022. Kody and I have separated, and I'm happy, really happy, Janelle said in a previous Sister Wives one-on-one special. I don't know, things just really became sort of indifferent, like I just didn't care anymore. Janelle also said that she was not waiting for a possible reconciliation with Kody. I've kind of mourned that that part of our life is gone, she shared. I wasn't heartbroken. It wasn't heartbreaking for me like it was for Christine Brown. It was just kind of like, I just mourned that that life was gone. We had this great run. Around that same time, Kody's first wife, Meri, confirmed their separation after the pair's relationship had been platonic and distant for years. Janelle's son, Gabe, told Dad Kody he'd never see him again if he didn't take accountability. Gabe Brown is letting his boundaries be known. Eventually, I was just like, hey, unless you're, like, actually ready to have a relationship and fix things, then we're not going to talk anymore, Gabe continued. He came back a couple of days later and texted me. He's like, hey, I've been thinking about what you've been saying. I forgive you. Please forgive me. I was like, forgive me for what? Like, what's going on here? At one point, Gabe said, I told Dad that if he doesn't change and he can't take accountability, then I just won't ever see him again. And I'm perfectly okay with that. Janelle Brown's son Gabe breaks down in tears as he recalls Dad Kody Brown forgetting his birthday. Janelle, meanwhile, noted that she doesn't know what it would take at this point to get things back on track, especially with everybody in the family being so busy, and they're starting to spread out across the country. But Gabe said, I think it would take Dad really setting things straight. And I think that that would take an act of God. From there, Janelle then expressed in a confessional that she believes the COVID-19 quarantine period, which jump-started Kody's estrangement from much of the family, had just presented an opportunity for their dad to do what he's been wanting to do for a long time, which was live and make a life with his favorite wife, she said, referring to Kody's fourth wife, Robyn Brown. Their dad had been expressing things to them just off the cuff about, he wished that he would have waited and just married Robyn. I don't know what dad says that to their kids, but my kids have many stories like that. Janelle continued, though Kody denied it and called the gossip surrounding this a misunderstanding. As Gabe and Janelle's conversation shifted to discussing Robyn, Gabe said, I think that Robyn definitely has a victim complex. I mean, to put it bluntly, and I don't necessarily blame her for that. Gabe also said he missed being close to Robyn and Kody's children, but he can't blame them at all for following on along party lines. Related. Sister Wives Kody Brown opens up about complicated relationship with son Garrison before his death. Thought we had more time. If she actually believes that we were mistreating her or her children in any way when she was constantly getting favorited by Dad, and we were always working on our relationship with her kids, if she actually believes that, then there's no chance of me having a relationship with Robyn ever again, Gabe declared. I don't know, I don't have a lot of respect for Robyn, so it's hard for me to rationalize some of her actions. Maybe that's the reason that she's like, oh, you always hated us. Is because she doesn't have our respect anymore because she does. Like that. Continuing to candidly address how he feels, Gade added that he is not hopeful for a relationship with Dad and Robyn. Meri Brown says she doesn't miss Flagstaff at all. Never made friends there. Sister Wives star Meri Brown is opening up about her recent big move from Flagstaff, Ariz, to Parowan, Utah. Nope. Not at all, Brown bluntly tells people when asked if she missed the city. Flagstaff was, it's beautiful. We all know I love the trees. Watch any season and you'll know Meri loves the trees. And it's beautiful, it really is. She adds, I lived there for 3 or 4 years and I never made any friends there. Throughout the exclusive interview, Meri weighed in on several topics, including her dating life following the official end of her 32-year polyamorous marriage with Kody Brown, and whether she'd change her surname. But when the Sister Wives alum was asked to elaborate further on why she didn't make any friends during her time living in Flagstaff, she explained why the city never really felt like home. It just wasn't for me. I moved there because the family did, she tells people. It was not ever on my radar. Oh, Flagstaff, Arizona. We should live there. She continued, I think it's really important to find your place, especially in this age that we're in. We're all in our 50s, it's like, just find your place. Do what makes you happy. In the end, returning to Parowan, a place she once called home, felt like the right move for the reality star, who tells people it made sense to me because I already own the house.